Can you say hi to everybody? Say what's up, everybody. Good to see you. What do you want for breakfast?
Eggs. I want you to make me eggs.
Okay.
Eggs is delicious.
And very healthy.
Yeah, very strong. Daddy, can we help you?
Yeah, of course. Whoa!
I'm strong. I'm gonna grab this egg. That egg is great. Now what do we do? Whoa! Look, it cracked.
Yeah, now put it.
Whoa! Daddy, see? I told you it's slimy.
Yeah, just got it all over. You squeezed a little too hard.
It tastes like good.
Ew, that's raw egg. We don't, just here, hold on.
I like this.
You like that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
You're definitely gonna be a bodybuilder one day, right?
Fork?
Yeah, fork.
Oh.
I like your bow.
I love you. Have a good day.
Which one's your right foot?
What?
Good job. Which one's your left foot? Good job.
What will make you happy? That school kind of looks like a house.
You excited for school?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Hold on. There we go. It's been a while. So the kids are back in school again. If you saw my last video, things got kind of emotional. I went back to school after being locked down for 2 months. Life was good. I was very excited to come back. And then 4 days later, 2020 being 2020, we walked the kids into school and the administration told us that 2 teachers tested positive for, not even gonna say the name because I know when you say the name, YouTube will censor this video. And we had to quarantine the kids for 2 weeks again, back to full-time daddy mode. It's always hard for me to pick up the camera on YouTube because I'm just a real guy and I don't like faking it, right? And so I just said, you know what, I'm gonna wait and come back when my mind is clear. And so I'm happy to be back. And so today, I'm just gonna do a quick video, ease my way back into this and tell you what I think you should do if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, so this list is not necessarily in any specific order, nor does it follow any specific diet. When it comes to losing weight, the #1 objective, the most important thing is keeping blood sugar and insulin levels under control all day long so that your body can burn fat. So a lot of these things that I'm telling you should do circle around that premise and achieve that goal. #1, you should be eating single ingredient, clean, whole, real foods. These are foods that God created, okay? These are not foods that mankind created in factories, processed, refined, put in boxes. So when you go to the grocery store, just make sure you stay on the outside aisle. That's where all the real food is. If you start going down the aisles, that's where all the man-made processed crap is. But beware, food companies have realized that you caught on to this, and so what they've been doing is putting bad processed carbohydrates all along the outside of the aisle. They're always trying to get you. #2, you should stop eating processed and refined carbohydrates. These are the things that cause the most amount of damage. Sugar, bread, bagels, cereal, pasta, rice. Ditch it. You should stop eating starchy vegetables. These are the foods that you thought were healthy. But unfortunately, if you're trying to lose weight, these foods spike blood sugar and insulin. These are foods like corn. I mean, think about it. They feed pigs and cow corn to fatten them up before they slaughter them. And corn will do the same thing to you. Beans, except green beans, and potatoes. You gotta stop drinking carbohydrates. These are really bad because your stomach doesn't have to break down or process anything and it just sends it all into your bloodstream all at once. So kick the soda, including diet soda, because that contains aspartame, pretty much poison. No more energy drinks. I know that's gonna be hard for a lot of you. I have to admit, I've had a problem with energy drinks before. Believe me that after a while, those energy drinks don't actually give you energy and they're just chock full of all kinds of crazy ingredients that you can't even pronounce. Just stick to coffee instead. Speaking of coffee, sugary coffee drinks are very dangerous. All these crazy concoctions that Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts thinks up, trust me, they're bad for you, and it's actually pretty sad how many Americans start their day off with these sugary drinks. They think it's great because, you know, they get that sugar rush for the first 30 minutes, and then it all comes crashing down and the rest of your day is wrecked. And sports drinks, this is stuff like Gatorade, Powerade, and all the rest of them. Trust me, the joke's actually on you. Those things don't contain any amount of electrolytes that's significant at all. Okay, so you should be eating meat and vegetables. Meat and vegetables. I know it sounds easy, but that is gonna be your ticket, all right? So meat, things like eggs, steak, ground beef, fish, salmon, sardines if you could stomach them. Any kind of meat is good. And when it comes to vegetables, try and stick to the green leafy vegetables. They have the least amount of impact on blood sugar and insulin. So things like broccoli, spinach, kale, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, collard greens, any of that stuff. You can also eat tomatoes and onions and carrots, but if you're trying to lose a lot of weight, I would keep those in moderation because they have a little bit more of an impact on blood sugar and insulin. You should start eating more healthy fats every day. This is critical. The hard part is knowing like how to get the healthy fats. The easiest thing to do is start cooking with things like butter, coconut oil, ghee, or I use bacon grease. Another easy way is to add olive oil to things like salads. So this is actually the olive oil that I put on my salads. It's from a company called Sonoma Gourmet. It's just extra virgin olive oil infused with all kinds of amazing stuff. This one has basil and Parmesan. So if you go to the grocery store, you can usually find like flavored olive oils. Just obviously make sure they're not hiding sugar in there. You can also add things like coconut oil, MCT oil, butter, or ghee to your coffee every morning, the famous keto coffee. You can also snack on high-fat, low-carb nuts and seeds. So when it comes to nuts, stick with macadamia nuts. They're the king of all nuts, but unfortunately also the most expensive. Almonds, pecans, and walnuts. You want to avoid nuts like peanuts, pistachios, and cashews because those have a lot of carbs and not a lot of fat. Or you can do what I do every single morning and take 2 tablespoons of olive oil directly off the spoon. Okay, so now for the controversial one. Are you ready? You should stop obsessing over counting calories and worrying about how many meals you should be eating, what portion size they should be, and at what time of the day you should be eating your meals. You're missing the best part about a low-carb ketogenic diet, and that is regulated hormones. When you regulate insulin, right, it allows you to really get in touch with your hunger cues. So you can trust when your body says, I'm hungry, and you can then go eat. When you're running on carbohydrates, that is not the case because your blood sugar and insulin's going like this, and you literally can't trust your own instincts. You feel like you're hungry every 2 or 3 hours, really when you're not. It's kind of like a lion in the wild versus a lion in a cage. A lion in the wild, it gets a primal instinct, I'm hungry, and it goes and it makes a kill. Interestingly enough, it eats the fattiest part of the animal first because that's where the most amount of nutrition is, and then it gets another signal and says, I'm done, and it walks away and leaves the lean stuff for the scavengers. A lion in a cage is told what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, and all the rest. And trust me, after a while, that lion is scratching at the bottom of the cage, trying to squeeze through the bars so that it can be free. I want you to be a lion in the wild, not a lion in a cage. You should salt your food. This is absolutely critical. When you go low carb, you're suppressing insulin, which is good because that means your body can start burning fat. Unfortunately, insulin is also the hormone that tells your kidneys to store sodium. So your kidneys just start flushing sodium out. If you're working out, it happens twice as fast. So I'm not telling you to get an excess amount of salt. I'm telling you that you're in a race to replenish lost sodium. If you go low sodium, tired, headache, lethargic, and I start getting messages like, I can't do this is terrible, and you start blaming the diet, all you had to do is increase the salt. Don't buy the cheap salt from like Morton's and stuff because they have all kinds of anti-caking agents in them. Stick to a good high quality salt like Redmond real salt or Celtic salt or pink Himalayan sea salt. You should start eating more low sugar fruits like berries. I'm a huge fan of blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and sometimes strawberries. The good thing about berries is They are low glycemic, meaning they don't cause a significant amount of blood sugar and insulin spike. Plus, you get all the antioxidants, which is great for fighting free radicals, good for post-workout recovery and things, and they're chock full of very, very important vitamins and minerals. If you're trying to lose a lot of weight, you really want to avoid the high sugar tropical fruits like bananas and pineapple. One banana has 30 grams of sugar in it. All right, listen, so it's okay to eat low carb and keto snacks, but you have to keep them in moderation. The hard part is knowing what is actually keto friendly and actually low carb. There's so many companies out there that just put a ton of products out. They say it's low carb, they say it's keto, and then you look at the ingredient list and it's definitely not. Actually, hold on one second. This is a company called the Keto Box. I love this company. They send me this box every single month. It's basically like a low carb keto goodie box. All right, so the good thing about this company is they vet very strenuously everything that goes inside this product to make sure that it is truly low carb and keto. So if you're having a hard time finding like good keto snacks, this is the best way to go about it. So what you do is you open up the box and you get to try a bunch of different products, and if you like something, then you just order more of it. So let's see what we got in this one. Crispy cuts, Parmesan peppercorn pork rinds, awesome. Let's see, cauli rice. Okay, cool, so this is cauliflower rice. Wow, what's this? California keto, sweet. So this is like a fat bomb, like ready to make. I'm sure you just add some butter and you got yourself a fat bomb. That's cool. Keto chow, so like a keto meal replacement shake. There's just so many different things in here that you can really try out. What's this? Dried organic coconut, sweet. No sugar added and no preservatives. This is great. Let's see what's in the other box. Huevos, made from egg whites. I've never heard of this company. Ooh, dill pickle. Dill pickle flavored egg white chips. I'll definitely give these to Carly, but if you guys have followed me for a while, you know I don't do pickles. We got some keto low carb bars, good for travel or work. We got another keto granola bar. Here we go, good old fashioned pork stick. And I love this company here. I'm glad to see them included in this month's box. Gra-Pow. My kids love this stuff. It's kind of like cereal, to be honest with you, and it's amazing. This is a new flavor, peanut butter cup. So if you're interested, I would definitely check this out. It's actually very affordable, and like I said, it just kind of gives you safe snacks that you know you can eat and stay in ketosis and get results. All right, last piece of advice here. You should stay the hell off the scale and use progress pictures instead. You know, listen, I spent my entire life as a former wrestler, and I lived my life every single day on the scale, and I know what kind of damage it can do to you mentally. And I see it happen all the time where people are making great progress. My clients are making awesome transformations, going through body recomposition, but the scale's not moving that much, and so they get discouraged, even though they look 1,000 times better. The scale is not your friend. It's actually your biggest enemy. And if there's one thing that crushes dreams more than anything else, it's the scale, and you need to stay off it, and you need to trust me. There is way more things you should be measuring your progress by other than a stupid number on a scale. How much energy do you have? How good do you feel about yourself? What are other people saying about you? Complimenting your looks. You know, your blood pressure's going down, your blood sugar's stabilizing. The scale doesn't tell you any of that stuff. So please, stay off the scale. I know it's very, very hard. Just use progress pictures instead. Every single week, take a new progress picture so you can visually see the difference. I think that's just, you know, my biggest piece of advice. The scale is your enemy. All right, so that's a wrap. It feels good to be back. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully a lot of that stuff helps you guys out. If you have questions, hit me up in the comments section. There's also a few links in the description of this video if you want to work with me one-on-one, if you need a new workout program, if you need a meal plan, any of that stuff at all. I'm here to help you out, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I really do feel the love from you guys. And as always, keep up the good work and much love.